Good afternoon. My name is Art Robotham. I am CEO of Hall Communications. WYLI has been a long-time member of the Hall Communications broadcast family and has been a bedrock within this community and the forefront of entertainment and music for Eastern Connecticut. In the spirit of that, we have embarked upon something new. We have started a show called Homegrown, which you are about to hear. This is to foster Connecticut artists and introduce you to local musicians. Some you will like, some you won't. Some you will be confused by, some you'll be inspired by. However, these are all Connecticut artists. This is about introducing our audience to what is going on here in Connecticut in the spirit of what WILI has always been about, which is providing you with quality information, entertainment, and local content. Now sit back and enjoy Homegrown with James Matt Rupar on WILI.
Good evening. Do not attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control to bring you this special show. Welcome to Homegrown Hour on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. I'm your host, Matt Rupar. During this hour, we will explore local music from local musicians here in Connecticut. You will not only hear new music, but we will dive into the minds of the musicians, and on special occasion, in-studio performances. Homegrown is sponsored by Eastern Insurance Associates, 6 Stores Road on the Mansfield-Willimantic Town Line. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Well, here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Be sure to subscribe to the WILI YouTube channel as well. There you will find this show and many other programs from WILI. Just search WILI Radio in YouTube. Missed an episode of Homegrown? You can go to WILI.com and go to the podcast section. There you will find every episode of Homegrown. To kick off Homegrown this week, here's my song, Bloody Sleep, the third track from my album, Bonghead, released December 23rd, 2021.
You close your eyes to get some rest, unwind your mind with things obsessed, empty feelings, thoughts regress, bloody sleep, your mind possessed, your mind possessed. The truth you take and try to mislead, clean is cut, your soul is free. Fearful screams, watch you bleed, bloody sleep, just what I need, just what I need. I can see your scars just won't fade, mutilated hearts betrayed. You can see my nightmares are real, and the wounds that time won't heal. I can see now that you're afraid, my silver tongue you can persuade. You can see my fate is sealed, and the wound that time won't heal. Skulls of pleasure, feeling sublime. Loving you was my only crime. Decaying bodies past their prime. Bloody sleep, bones of time. Bones of time. I can see your scars just won't fade. Mutilated hearts betrayed. You can see my nightmares are real, and the wounds that time won't heal. I can see now that you're afraid. My silver tongue you can't persuade. You can see my fate is sealed, and the wounds that time won't heal.
That was my song, Bloody Sleep, for my 2021 album, Bonghead. Here's Duke York with Ghost Train.
Round here, long ago, ran a train, eyes white as snow, called the White Train. Rich man's abode on the New York and New England road. Ghost train, ghost road, drivers rolling, heavy load. Better get aboard if you're gonna ride that ghost train. New York and Boston, each day at 3, through the twilight, so eerily, like a ghost flying near the ground. The whistle moans in every town. Ghost train, ghost road, drivers rolling, heavy load. Better get aboard if you're gonna ride that ghost train. Better get aboard if you're gonna ride that ghost train. Willimantic 532, cut in the diner and change the crew. Pipes a lifting, a good fire laid, or else she'll stall on Hampton Grade. Pulls in the station each night at 9, 6 hours advertised, always on time. Train is gone now and won't be back. They scrapped the cars, tore up the track. Ghost train, ghost road, drivers rolling, heavy load. Better get aboard if you're gonna ride that ghost train. Better get aboard if you're gonna ride that ghost train. Better get aboard if you're gonna ride. Better get aboard if you're gonna ride. Better get aboard if you're gonna ride that ghost train.
You're listening to Homegrown with Matt Rupar on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Eastern Insurance Associates, 6 Stores Road on the Mansfield-Willimantic Town Line. That was Duke York with Ghost Train. Witch in the Cellar was written by Bone Church and is the second track from their album, Acid Communion, released March 13th, 2020. Church with Witch in the Cellar from their 2020 album, Acid Communion. Here's Hugh Blumenfeld with Sweet October, the 9th track from his 1995 album, Mozart's Money.
Sweet October, everything comes down, and the ghosts outside are rattling the stores, and the drunkards think they're sober, and the lovers think they're drowning, and the songs of spring are bitter wings to them. A touch of snow, a sudden end to evening. The dark falls on the daylight like a crow. The sweet October and the mountain roads are empty now, and I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Sweet October, everything comes down.
That was Hugh Blumenfeld with Sweet October from his 1995 album, Mozart's Money. Hellijuana was written by Afghan Haze and is the 3rd track from their album, Hallucinations of a Heretic, released November 10th, 2022.
My
That was Afghan Haze with Hellijuana from their 2022 album, Hallucinations of a Heretic. We'll be right back with more Homegrown on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM, sponsored by Eastern Insurance Associates.
There's a place that's nearest to heaven, where the hills roll up to the sky, and the land is peaceful and lovely. It's where I want to live and die. I love the hills of my Connecticut. I love its valleys and its streams. I've got my loved ones in Connecticut, and they're always in my dreams. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, Connecticut, my own. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, Connecticut, my own. Take a look at the map of United States, and you'll find Connecticut.
Take a look at the map of Connecticut, and you'll see the place of my birth.
It's the grandest place on earth. Willimantic, Willimantic, my hometown. There's a good main street where good neighbors meet. Miles of smiles keep chasing you around. You'll be living, life's worth living. Once you're here, you'll stay. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. In Willimantic, USA.
Welcome back to Homegrown. I'm your host, Matt Rupar, on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Homegrown is sponsored by Eastern Insurance Associates, 6 Stores Road on the Mansfield-Willimantic Town Line. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Be sure to subscribe to the WILI YouTube channel as well. There you will find this show and many other programs from WILI. Just search WILI Radio in YouTube. Missed an episode of Homegrown? You can go to WILI.com and go to the podcast section. There you will find every episode of Homegrown. Strap in for another half hour of music. Here's Mike Rosado with Spooky Soca Surf, the 7th track from his 2018 album, Music for Maui 2, Music to Shake Cocktails by. Mike Rosado with Spooky Soca Surf from his 2018 album, Music for Maui 2, Music to Shake Cocktails By. Ghost Broadway was written by Johnny Mainstream from Central Manchester and is the third and title track from their album, Ghost Broadway, released March 12, 2013.
Say you want the real me, whatever that means, like you know. If it was something you got, my money's on the scenery, costume design that I make since something when I read a book for every nook. I tried to fit myself in, so concerned with the end I forgot to begin. Took little pieces of people I'd seen on the screen and spliced myself into the scene. If you wanna be a ghost, then be a ghost. Just don't go hang around my house, moving all my stuff, 'cause I know where it all goes. If you wanna be a star, then be a star. Just don't make the mistake they are not as fake as you are, 'cause Lord knows you are. Bones and know all the things that I know. Must take some kind of genius to dream of those hooks and convince himself he's better alone. I wrote a poem for every home that I wrecked on my way. She wants me to go, now she wants me to stay. I wanna know how this all seems so easy for you, but I guess it's all part of the show. If you wanna be a ghost, then be a ghost. Just don't go hang around my house, moving all my stuff, 'cause I know where it all goes. If you wanna be a star, then be a star. Just don't make the mistake they are not as fake as you are, 'cause Lord knows you are.
was Johnny Mainstream with Ghost Broadway from their 2013 album, Ghost Broadway. Here's Night of the Rabbit, an indie weird, circuit bent, noise pop ensemble from Willimantic with Cheese Hat, the third track from their album, Something Worth Mentioning, released June 17, 2013. Listening to Homegrown with Matt Rupar on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Eastern Insurance Associates. 6 Stores Road on the Mansfield-Willimantic Town Line. That was Night of the Rabbit with Cheese Hat from their 2013 album, Something Worth Mentioning. Blood Moon was written by 77 Apes from New Haven and was released as a single July 18th, 2021.
Just see me, honey, there. Look across the street. Clock ticking now, baby. Almost time to be seeing now. I hear the dogs barking. They're looking at the park now. Seems something moving. Waiting for the doggone tone, yeah. Time to sing my song home. See my hulking shadows out in the scarlet haze. You know, come around for you, baby.
77 Apes with their 2021 single, Blood Moon. Here's Sufferghost from Haddam with Funeral Parlor Atmosphere, the 9th and final track from their album, Thaw, released June 6, 2007.
Some things you can't ignore. The nights are
was Sufferghost with Funeral Parlor Atmosphere from their 2007 album, Thaw. To wrap up Homegrown this week, here's my song, Savior in Disguise, the 9th track from my upcoming album, Feed the Flames. Special thanks to Eastern Insurance Associates for sponsoring the show. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you here next week for more Homegrown on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM.
on your life.